Welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. And, well, it's time to do that every Sunday procrastination bit. Well, it's almost every Sunday. I've got a couple early ones in recently, but, well, it just takes life to throw that off. Let's get to it. We gotta crash some Titans, right? Just so you're aware of my schedule coming on up. So today we're crashing Titans. Tomorrow, we gotta hit this Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. up for Penny Parker. We got day 1 and day 2 to take care of on that, which means we get to go forward and get rid of Riri, Mockingbird, and that decoy on day 2. The day after, so Tuesday, this would be that I'm speaking of now, we'll rate the 4 stars of 2020. And then on Wednesday, we'll go back into Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. and do days 3 and 4. So each day coming up, I got a different thing planned. But for now, we gotta crash these Titans. What's up, Dark? You got a stream again? Wow. Hey, good to see you, dude. Okay, so first crash of the day of the 2. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that waiting until you do your shield session before I attempt mine? What's up, John? Duck Wild. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Yeah, I've heard a couple things about Penny Parker not being easy in that one-on-one fight because of going against, I guess, Mysterio and no stuns allowed. I guess that's like a big deal for Penny as you get that blue stun. But I'm sitting here thinking to myself, Mysterio has a passive stun and he can't use his. I don't know. We'll see when I get there, right? That's tomorrow. Here all week, John, huh? Nice. Oh, dude, look at Dark over here gifting subs. This guy is. Can I change you, like make an icon of a goat for you, Dark? How do I do that? I'm like, you are the best, dude. You are the number one best. Oh man. Folks on Reddit complaining about that Shield one-on-one. Yeah, it's a big deal. Mysterio fight. Yeah. I heard team-ups were the way to the Mysterio fight, but I feel like I'm just going to try to muscle through my first time and see what happens. Hey, you know what? You know me. I'll always give it an honest effort first off. So, anyways, let's go. Spider-Man, 4-star, Infinity War Spider, if we're being exact. This guy came into MPQ, well, years ago. And he became a pretty good web outlet, or web output, I should say. Not quite as good as 2099, but still, I'd say he's very, very high up in the qualifications of needs to be on your team if you're trying to if you need web tiles and you need them now. This guy really puts out a ton of them, and that's pretty much what he brought to the table. He makes them passively, just for him making certain matches. Web tile is going to come forth. Not to mention, one of the supports that came out, if put on him, made it so red, blue, and green tiles falling from above had a percentage chance of actually becoming web tiles. They really wanted this guy to put out webs for you, and that's awesome. Because honestly, his defense is the fact that his blue, if he takes power damage, he eats away like half of the web tiles and ignores like so much damage, like a percentage amount of damage per web eaten. It's ridiculous. He has a lot of defense, a lot of web creation, and then his red is a proportional punch based on webs on the board. Really good stuff. His green is probably not much to talk about, but still, it puts out a bunch of random webs, locking enemy ones, and then fortifying friendly tiles. It's not a bad package yet altogether. His only downfall is that he didn't make webs as good as 2099. He doesn't provide the AP generation of miles. He doesn't do the passive regeneration of health like Spider-Gwen does. He doesn't have those like little niches that help the rest of the team out. He just kind of selfishly creates webs and uses them for his own purposes, for his own survival. Nothing bad about that, but now we got to go against it. So let's go. We get to go against it with the Rhino. What's up, John? You're battling marked for favorite pie guest. Thank you. Nice. I like this. Unfortunately, it works on enemy powers. I've beaten him down with match damage. It's true. Yeah, it only works on enemy powers. His 4-star Spidey, Infinity Spiders things doesn't work on match damage at all. So it's good against like Medusa Entanglement, or Polaris BS. It's good against a lot of stuff, just not against match damage. So here comes Rhino, and what does Rhino do? Match damage. Let's take off that boost and get on in there, right? Rhino comes into the game an MPQ a little while after Juggernaut, 4-star Jugs entered the game. And so, and even better than that, he came in after Sabretooth. So he kind of fulfilled a purpose of both characters in one, if you can believe it. This isn't to say Rhino is better than either of them, because that's not the truth. However, he does bring a little bit of both worlds into this game. Let's start off with Rhino, Might, and Hidebound. I'll just start at the blue at the bottom. So Hidebound here is his passive. You put it at 5, you get 58% less damage from enemy powers. Talking about reducing damage from enemy powers, here he is. His any friendly projectiles are actually more effective when he's in front, so he's a better shield. And then any green, blue, or black base match damage for him, which is his 3 colors, is increased by 200%. So he's not good at the other colors, which is normal, right? But he's really good at his 3 colors. Not bad at all. He's not Juggernaut good, but he still does some good damage output and tanking of damage as well. Rhino Might is one of the second best, or maybe main best reasons to put him on your team. Just skip the ability, look at the passive. When an enemy strike, attack, or projectile is matched or destroyed, he deals damage and jumps to the front. Remember, when he's in front, projectiles actually work harder. So it's a win-win. As an active ability, for 7 black, you deal some damage and create some fortified projectiles and 2 little old itty-bitty enemy strike tiles. That's obviously there for you to abuse and match and do passive damage to. It's a really good ability all around, active and passively. And finally, there's Trample. Honestly, more often than not, I struggle with not putting a Trample at 5. I want it at 5, but then the black is really good, and the blue is really good. Here's why. 8 green, right? He deals some damage. I'm going to put it at 5 just so you can see, right? Deals some damage to the enemy team. It's not a lot, but it's something. And destroys a random 3x3 block of tiles, plus an additional 4 enemy or basic tiles. If Rhino was in front when he does this, he also stuns a random enemy for 3 turns. That's ridiculous. So, random enemy stun for 3 turns. It does damage to the enemy team, destroying random block of tiles and potential enemy or basic tiles. Remember, see this thing? Whenever an enemy strike, attack, or protect is matched or destroyed, that counts as green. If his green actually destroys something, you get the Rhino Might triggered as well. It's a really good package altogether. He's not meta broken. He's not super unfair. But man, he really likes going against people that abuse tile builds, much like Sabretooth does. And he's a tank like Juggernaut. He's a good mix of those 2 characters into one thing, and he's not to be underestimated. So, let's get to it. One-on-one fight, Rhino versus Spidey. Animation's on. Let's get it. I like that green. Do I take the green with the yellow or the green with the other things I don't care about? I guess the green with those things. So he's already got some webs out there. Now, just in case you don't remember the numbers, whenever Spider-Man makes a match, he creates webs. Enemy powers deal 12% less damage to Spider-Man for each web on the board. When he takes damage from enemy power, he removes half of all web tiles. So if I match a special tile, he's going to remove half of his webs just to mitigate some of that damage he's going to take. Because, oh boy, he's going to take some damage. Do I take the match for a purple? I mean, he'll get some red out of it, but it's not like he gets a ton of red. I kind of just want to take the green for the crit damage, right? I think that's a better bit. He does 200% more damage with greens, remember? Speaking of greens, we got some greens out there, but nothing to match. Some blacks, some blue, nothing to match. I guess we'll just take this red so he can't get that web. That was a rhyme and I didn't mean it. Do that for some green. There we go. See more webs on the board. I'm gonna wait till you can cast the black once because I feel like the green is better when you get the black out there. Hello? I'd like a black. Maybe this will make it work. No? No. Oh, no, you take the black. It's okay. You need it, Spidey, right? Ah. Taking that team up right there. Okay, there's a big old punch. Kind of hurts. And he takes my black. What? It's like a conspiracy over here. I still have plenty of health. I just want a black match, though. Take this one? Nope, give him a blue. I'm beginning to think they don't want me to have it. It's funny, he doesn't use black, but he's matched more black than I have, I think. Well, no, he's matched the same. At least AP-wise. I just want the animation and the effect. Is that so hard to ask? Is that too much to ask for? Let's go this way. Spidey knows what you want. Spidey sense. Yeah. More like MPQ sense. Let's go there. I mean, there we go. Come on. This has got to feed it right there. Yay! Now, ooh, I get my choice of black. I guess I'll just take that one. Gives me a cascade, so why not, right? Oh, man. He put more webs out there. How dare him. Okay, so we know he's going to mitigate a lot of damage coming up here, but I want to see it in action, right? So let's throw the black out there. Get some Rhino might. There we go. See, he dodged a lot of stuff because that's what he does. Now I'm going to hit him with the trample. And it stunned him because it got rid of a tile. Now, remember, he can't block, use that passive quick reflexes thing when he's stunned. So now would be the time to actually hit him with something if I had something I could hit him with. I'm going to take away these webs so he can mitigate less damage. I guess I will match something else. I don't know. Take away his web? Sure. He's going to match the blue, isn't he, if I do this? I guess I have to see it in action. I want that blue match down there with the enemy tile, but he's going to take it away from me. Yep, he did. Dang it. I was really hoping to get that. Maybe he'll take the red. If I do this, maybe he'll take the red. He took the green. That was an interesting thing. Because I'm taking this blue right here. Rhino might. See, he got rid of some of his webs. It's honestly not a bad thing to fall right into that because it makes him use his webs up. And then, because he uses his webs to do a stronger red proportional punch. And so you might as well make him use them up on his defense so he can't hit you as hard on his offense. See, he doesn't have as many webs right now, so that didn't hurt as hard as it could. Or as much as it could. Yeah, words. I'm good at words. Okay, there goes a lot more webs. I just wish I could match one of his tiles right now. I'll take that match. He's got a lot less defense going on. One more green should do it. There it is. Simple, easy peasy. Just had to play the game, which is basically match your colors. Green, black, and blue. That's what Rhino wants. That's what Rhino gets. And then keep making him use those webs up. Like, make him do that stuff. Because even though that's his power, that's really what's his undermining as well. He relies on those webs. Let's do it again, but with something... Wait, what? The fun thing about doing things fresh is that you get the genuine reaction out of me. Like, why? Why do we... What? Huh? Huh? Yep. That's weird. What's that, John? You missed a... Oh, hey, Mark. How's it going, dude? You can't walk across the keyboard. I know. I think Mark just headbutted his keyboard or something. Okay. So, yeah. Genuine reaction. I didn't know we had to fight Spidey twice this time. Let me see here. This one is Spidey with Iceman backing him up. This one is Spidey with Punisher backing him up. That's the difference. Oh, my points are off? Yeah, I've started not doing the first and the third Deadpool daily fights now. I mean, let's face it, I've been post ISO for a long time, and you can get all the points needed without doing those 2 nodes. As long as you do every other node, you still get the full rewards for the day. So if you don't need ISO anymore, these 2 nodes only give you ISO, and you can still complete all your DTQ personal progression without hitting those the first and the third node. So yeah, I do that now. Right, John, and I don't blame anyone for doing it. I was doing it forever and ever and ever, and then realized one day, why am I still doing this? Save myself 2 fights out of the day. I don't need that ISO. Okay. Crash the Titans again, Spider-Man, blah, 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 blah. Rhino, Rhino, Rhino. Heal him up. I mean, how do we really change this up? Should I maybe put his trample up? Just to see if I could do something more? Maybe we should. That could be fun. Let's see the difference. Trample up, Rhino Might down. Notice that I didn't put the blue down. That's dumb. Don't ever put this down from 5. Hidebound stays at 5. You can put Trample at 5, you can put Rhino Might at 5, but you have to keep Hidebound at 5. One of the other 2 has to go down. Maybe you could do 5 on Hidebound and 4-4 Trample on Rhino Might. I don't know, your call, but I personally like Rhino Might better than Trample, but let's go for it. So I don't need ISO. Yeah, I still do it. Just weird. It's all good, Dark. I was doing it for a long time, just completionist little ticks going on in my head. Like, I really need to do this for some reason. And then one day I'm like, you know, I'm busy. I can't do that anymore. Let's see. What do we want to start with? We want those greens, probably. Let's do it. He wants them too. That's cute. Let's get. I want green and black. You know what? Black's right there. He ain't gonna take it, right? Better not. There's actually 2 sets of black. Let's take that one first. And then take that one. Oh, there's another one up there. Oh, never mind. He got rid of. Oh, here's one right there. Yeah, understood. I used to do that all the time, but not anymore. Rhino Might. Now it's not as much Rhino Might. See, I don't get as much protection out of it now. But the green will be a lot cooler when I can pull it off. That's if I can pull it off. He's got to let me have some green. I'm going to just take his red since he wants to take my colors all the time. Yes, this is called being petty. Or strategic, depending on which way you want to slice it. Ooh, here we go. Take that one. That was some damage. That's nice. A little bit better if I can get the greens, though. That'd be cool. Give me that black. Alright, so I could hit this off again. The blue really does me no good, and it doesn't do him any good either if you think about it. Blue is my passive, blue is his passive. I don't really care if he gets blue AP, it just gets him more webs, but what else wouldn't give him webs, right? He's always going to get webs, so I'm going to leave the blue alone. I'm going to take that black with that enemy tile. Let him have that, right? And then I can take this one. Make him eat those webs. Yum yum, webs. I want that green. Oh, I wanted that green. Come on, Spidey. Be a pal. Is there a real good reason I should do this? Probably not. I'm just going to do this. I almost made a cascade out of purple to yellow, but there was no real reason to do that. I fully expected him to lock some of my projectiles when he did that thwip thwip pow, but he didn't. I'm actually surprised. Computer had a clear and easy way to cheat me out of that, but he didn't. Maybe he sees the writing on the walls. You tell Spidey he's an only child he doesn't share with others. Isn't that the truth? That is gospel truth right there. Don't you dare. I expected him to take a green, like a green would fall into his lap right there. If I move that blue up here, that'll give him the green match and he will take it. So I'm not going to play with that. I still want you to give me a green match. Come on. Take me that one right there. Come on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Cascade. Yay, green match ready. Oh, and now he's going to die. Figures, right? Come on, hit me with that punch for no good reason. Jerk. Okay, so this thing, it does damage. But there's no real reason to do this now, right? I mean, this is going to kill him. Maybe. You know, he has webs out there. Maybe we should do them both. Yep, there's the dodge. Okay, that's fine. So now I get him with this. Yay! Same outcome either way. Put your trample at 5. Put your, whatever. You know, put your green at 5. Put your black at 5. Doesn't matter which one you're going to do. It seems like it works really well. Just keep the blue at 5 for always. That's Rhino's bread and butter. It's super good. He's a good character. He gets overlooked quite often because he's not, well, he's not Juggernaut. That's a little unfair. He's a good mix of Sabretooth and Jugs. What's that, Mark? I missed that. But you were able to pull Jessica Jones today and one of our other colors. Nice, dude. Good job, man. Well, thanks guys. That's really it. Tomorrow we're doing Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. for Penny Parker, days 1 and 2. So we'll hit that one-on-one fight first, obviously, that everyone's talking about for some reason. And then the day after, so Tuesday, we'll go into the 4 stars of 2020. And then Wednesday, we do the Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. days 3 and 4 for Penny Parker. And that should do it with the things I can think of upcoming on this roster. Cool. Thank you very much for joining me, Mark, John, and Dark. I appreciate it as always. And once again, thanks to Dark for the gifted sub. That's awesome, dude. Man, you just keep with the hits, don't you? Okay, I'm going to let y'all go. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.